Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We've got here another NMG League race between Spleebie and Jamo, and I've got Chex Mouse and Clear Human here to take it away.
Yo, thanks. I guess Foxless. He's already taken off the other parts of the names. How's it going, Chex? Mouse?
Good, Clear Mouse Human. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Very excited to kick off the final week of NMG League season. Are we on season 12? It's we have only one more week before it's almost League again. Can you imagine? Like, can you believe how fast League has gone?
No.
Yeah.
It's been just 2 weeks, and we're already in our final week.
Yeah.
And here they go, Spleebie versus Jamo.
That's right. Yeah, two very good friends. I mean, we're all friends here. Spleebie and Jamo have been on the scene for quite some time. Kind of both in their own. I won't necessarily say have a lot of overlap. Like major overlap. Like Spleebie, I think has been involved a lot in like the glitch stuff. Jamo has been probably involved in more of the non-glitched rando. I have not seen Jamo do too many chest turns. I think Spleebie is on quite the opposite end of the spectrum. I think when like the chest turn counters like first came out from like Mike's like stonk tracker, or like whenever we were able to measure them, Spleebie, I think he broke like hundreds in like one of his random seats, or maybe like I might be a little exaggerating a little bit, but like, I'm actually not really exaggerating. So Spleebie is very talented. Spleebie, in fact, speaking of. His PB is a mid 125, and so like all those chest turns, I'm just saying, like they do add up. One frame at a time.
one small frame loss at a time.
What? No, checks. No, they're frame gains. That's why we chest turn. Yes.
You're right. Saving time.
Yeah.
So Jamo struggled a little in courtyard, but
yeah,
it's just a small time loss.
We also took a little bit of a beating on Spleebie's side. Unfortunately, now the health in general, hopefully will not matter too much, but it is like most things in the early game, a lot of it is more mental than like physical, as in like you take a little bit of a hit, you have the whole run ahead of you, and so if something goes wrong, you may not be in the best of the like mindsets, right? Like you may not be feeling like gonna nail this, right? And you'll be like, oh no, something went wrong in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, I find that race nerves pretty high key in the first 10 seconds of a run, but I calm down after a while. That's how I race anyway. Everyone's different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but you know, the best part about, of course, like the escape sequence is that this is one of those times when you do get a little bit of a, I won't say necessarily breather, but there are not a lot of buttons you can really push, I guess, to really, I guess, like make you, maybe if you're a little bit fidgety, like this is a good time to just kind of breathe, relax, go fight the first major, arguably the hardest boss in the entire game.
Yeah, the most dangerous and hardest boss.
Oh my god, Spleebie. I'm okay. Spleebie has survived.
Scary. he was he looked safe, but who knows? He was fine.
Yes.
In the end.
Yeah. If Spleebie is able to carry these heartbeats of encouragement all the way to the end of Escape, he will be handsomely rewarded by being able to speed up the text boxes, so we don't have to do as much large talk. Now, that being said, he has to carry the heartbeats all the way to the end of Escape, which might be that is a harder challenge.
It is, and it's typical to see the heart pot opened in the first room of sewers, because there are snakes that can randomly hit you, and we don't want to die.
Yes, yes. Dying here in a race setting is not only like not recommended, but it also doesn't necessarily make you feel great about let's say the state of the race. Now, that being said, there are many more opportunities to die in the future.
Jamo went under the large pot. That seemed like a mistake. We want to go above that pot.
Okay. Now, try not to give Jamo too hard of a time. He has some he's actually moving at the end of the week, which is why he's trying to get through all of his races, like both NMG Rando League, NMG League and Rando League. So he actually just ran a 2-hour bootless seed. Walked a 2-hour bootless enemy drop seed. So he might be I guess just trying to get through this run.
Now he's at hard beeps.
Yeah, he is warmed up for the first 11 minutes of the game, because I don't know if his A button actually works or not. We never actually tested this. So hopefully he'll be okay. Oh no, Seattle. No, Spleebie. He had to travel so far.
Nice key rat for Jamo.
Yeah, love to see the boomerang.
Long hallway is not too much trouble for the runners. Spleebie's still getting enemies in the way.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. This is one of the largest, I would say, like, time losses that you can't control.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh yeah, we almost get like
Jamo's got the Inkroy frames from having 1 heart, and Spleebie entered the screen first, so we'll see how close they are coming out of the text box.
Yeah, this is actually quite almost like a nice side-by-side comparison. But you're right, like, I do expect Jamo to gain some time here. Look at that, like, he already caught... Look, they're basically synced. Like, that is quite a bit of time.
Yeah, very close now.
I'm also just saying for future NMG leagues, or like, so for example, for this league, and I'm not actually sure who the originator of this idea was, but I'm very happy that it has happened. Sean, Secretly Sliver, had volunteered to donate, I believe the answer was $5 per bird toss, which is pretty cool. Like, if there was a good way to measure chess turns, I would be $1. Okay, all right, $1 is just as good as $5. I don't know how much this was, but maybe considering chess turns, if there's some like good way to track it, then I think that would be like a very nice donation incentive.
Some people would hate it, but I like it.
That's true. yeah, I'll sign up. I did not. There are many loopholes, in which case you can also specify. Sleepy got lost? Oh no. Where did Sleepy go?
I kind of looked away, but...
The same. I was...
The citrus point is at the southeast part of the screen. So, that's something we would do in another category. So Jamo takes the lead going into the dungeon.
Yeah,
Maybe Spleebie thought he had gloves.
Okay. Yes, true. I will take full responsibility for mentioning glitches. Yeah, not maybe in the best of hell. Well, it's fine, because like, even if we got beat up on the Eastern overworld screen from the Octoroks, so you kind of saw like both Jamo and Spleebie ended up picking up the extra heart pot. It's pretty free. Right, so you can just pick it up, and you don't necessarily need to have full health going into like the Eastern Palace Big Key Room in order to damage boost off of it. But especially picking up Sankar, like, you really won't be sorry if you go in with full health. Like, it's a non-trivial risk if you go in with, I guess, like 3. You technically only need 2 hearts in order to do it, but again, like in a race setting especially, it's a bit yeah, like, it's an unnecessary tail risk that you don't have to take.
Cross skeleton traffic cost Jamo half a heart. 3.5 is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, both well done from Jamo. And a chest turn! I told Jamo in his chat before we started this race, like, try to do some chest turns, otherwise he's gonna look bad. I tried to convince him.
Good work. Nice sync as we get the bow. Spleebie has to walk around a skeleton. But
Yeah, it
Jama's
looks like
just
there
a
was
little
both
bit
a
ahead.
little, yeah, some interference with the minions.
And we watched the antifuries in this room. They kind of crossed paths a bit. Jamo had a little faster room.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, they both got the magic drop, which is pretty cool. Like you do save a little bit of time on the magic refill, since like we're pretty bereft of magic right now. Not a lot of extra drops though. Well, okay. No arrow drops for Jamo specifically. I guess so we might be a little bit more of a resource scarcity, but like Spleebie on the other hand, he also got 20 rupees as a drop, so that's quite nice.
It was actually nice Armos fights for both.
Yeah,
I was actually
very good.
I was a little surprised. I don't know where Spleebie got his magic, because when we had the magic drop, Spleebie didn't get it.
Interesting. What else drops magic? Did I miss something? Was it maybe in Eastern Big Hero? Maybe I missed it. I was too focused on the chest turn.
Do we just always get magic? I think that might be it.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, we just get it every run.
Oh, okay.
In the top left,
maybe
gifted with greenies, I think.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yes. Okay. For some reason I thought they had it like before they got to that screen, like from the Stalfos. I was like, oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so what happened was in Stalfos spawn room, Spleebie got the heart and he boomed the heart. Well, excuse me. He picked up the pot and boomed the heart. And didn't boom the magic.
Okay. Alright, okay. Good news, everybody.
Oh no.
Bad news, everybody. We didn't quite talk to actually no, we did talk to Sorcerer. Never mind. So we actually do know that we need to go to Desert and Hera. I was gonna say the good news is that we see that the A button is working spectacularly for Jamo. We were a little bit worried again after his 2-hour bootless scene. And it's great to see in this case that Spleebie also got the spin speed coming out of Saha. Again, early game momentum builder, like, or morale booster, right? Like, we're very happy. We can miss the rest of this one.
His other buttons work as well.
That's true, actually. You're right. Maybe we should look at Jamo's X button. Like, we don't know that it works.
True, but if it doesn't, that's actually okay.
Maybe that's like a secret, right? You know, so like as part of you run NMG and then you purposely like have a disabled X button, or like it just doesn't work, or is that mapped to anything?
Right.
Huge time save, honestly.
I personally think it would cost you frames every segment. Like the text mashing is just going to be improved by 33% if you just jam out on the X button as much as A, B, and Y.
That's true. Yeah, I have actually seen, like, some people have the input controls, like, displayed on their screen, and whenever during, like, Crystal cutscene Maiden talks, like, all of them just, like, light up. Sometimes people do it in a pattern, sometimes it's just very random, like, but it's actually cool to see. Okay. Good, book entries? Actually, looking at Jamo's personal splits, it does look actually he golded. He has a gold donut split. Yes. 0.0 for Eastern Palace, so congratulations. Good. Now, I don't actually know, like, I believe his splits are real, as in, like, I think he ran NMG, I don't know, like 10 plus years ago, maybe? Like, long time ago. And then he kind of came back to do some of his, I guess, for NMG League. And so his, I think, like, official, whatever he submitted was, I don't know, 120
It's a 126.
6. Okay, yeah. It may
40.
not be entirely like representative of how good Jamo is. He has been looking to skip the 125 to PB, so we'll see what ends up happening.
Yeah, great to see long-time runners come back.
Is Jamo okay on money, out of curiosity? He
Well,
can pick up the
no.
one. Okay,
Jamo,
I was gonna say like
well,
he can pick up one rupee in circle pots. Okay.
Yes. But yeah, at this point, runners typically will pick up the pot if they're less than 4 rupees, and they usually pick it up if they're at less than 9 to make the tree pulls easier.
Okay. We do have some potential more opportunities for the upcoming popos in desert. It's just they're a little bit, well, I don't know if they're like less dependable because it's all kind of sort of random, but because the room is so open, unlike like the eastern hallway, you get less of a opportunity. Like they have more of opportunity to move away from you. Oh, great spin speeds from both Jamo and Spleebie.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah, Jamo saved a bit more time, both in the overworld and maybe even the dungeon as well. Alright, in the Popo kill room, we have a far top right Popo. That's always the most annoying one.
There were 0 drops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, there are actually a couple ones that actually, like, kind of were in his way, like, right by the door, and then nothing dropped. It's just like, man. Alright, Jamo, actually, I guess we're not gonna pick up the arrows. He should, I still be fine. Like, you only need 12 arrows in theory to beat this boss.
You have 24 in the practice hack, actually, when you load this
really?
preset. Yeah.
He, for whatever reason, chose to not practice this fight during his rando run. He used silvers instead, so if he doesn't have a good fight, this is what you have to blame.
Not the best first cycle for Spleebie.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some pretty far off patterns here.
But let's see.
Alright.
Nice. Blamo's down for Jamo and Spleebie, so Spleebie catches up a little bit.
Ooh,
So it must have been
Spleebie
something
also?
around like a 4 and
cycle?
3 or something.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, Spleebie also, switching over to the boomerang, that is a free menu for Eastern and Desert. And no other dungeons. You are allowed to menu during the pendant drop. That won't like cost any more time. So it's actually kind of nice. Some people like to have this boomerang to like stun pickles or blobs or whatever else that gets in your way that can ruin your day. By the way, I also did notice we did use a large number of arrows for both Spleebie and Jamo.
Sure, yeah.
Yes. So we are we getting?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can get some drops, maybe. Is that too much to depend on?
Yeah, if we're lucky. If we're lucky.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
All right. A little dangerous swim for Spleebie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Jamo had a nice fake flipper. Yeah, so one thing we see when the runners walk from the bush upright into the ledge, they hold their sword out, but they hold it for as little as possible. They have to hold the sword out for at least 1 frame after the slash. And when you look at Jamo, it looked like he just slashed and walked up, but he had to have held the sword out for at least 1 frame. It's just really hard to notice.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, we got dead rocks, and
oh my gosh,
they are really being rude to Jamo.
Okay, we have found safety through the text box, I think. He didn't. Okay, he is. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know,
Spleebie's
man.
getting bouldered.
Yeah, Jamo got dead rocked, and he got a boulder. Spleebie, unfortunately,
Ooh,
getting
this
bouldered
is really
as well.
unfortunate.
We are. I am worried.
Okay. Spleebie's at 3 hearts and Jamo's at 2.
Okay, it does not look like we're gonna get a quick warp from Jamo. Probably the least of his concerns right now. He just wants to get into Hera, so we don't die on the overworld. Dying on the overworld is significantly worse than dying
Oh my gosh.
in Hera.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And both runners kind of struggled with that north quick hop in the overworld, but that's okay. It's a hard one.
Okay, this is how you know both Spleebie and Jamo are a camaraderie, right? They're just parroting each other, right? Like going to Hera base with 2 hearts. Spleebie did not want Jamo to feel left alone. We do see some nice pot super speed. Very cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy the creativity.
Yeah. Spleebie types for Yoho in chat because it was a thing that Yoho liked a lot. I don't know why, he just did.
No, this is the room that you get to be as creative as you want, and there's. Okay, we almost took a hit. Everything's fine. Jamo has survived unscathed for Hera basement.
Yeah,
okay.
now
Jamo's
2 hearts is like, and it's like above Spleebie's 1.5. Oh, Jamo goes out of the way for the for the arrows. Not a bad decision, because that would be like about the same time loss as getting the pot in the cave.
Okay, good to know. Jamo just played enemy drop, right? So he was very used to just killing everything in sight and getting the drop.
Okay.
So it's just pure muscle memory.
Ooh, Spleebie does not go for the heart in the pot, but he does get the crystal switch.
Okay. This is
nice.
I'm not nervous, okay? Not worried whatsoever about the state of anything that's going on between Spleebie and Jamo.
Wow. Me neither. Yeah, that was interesting. Spleebie had the switch hit. Oh, nice spin for Jamo. Just we're in the Moldorm fight. Oh no! I can't believe it. That was such a close slash. That slash should have hit, but it didn't. Uh-oh. Now Spleebie's in trouble at half heart.
Yeah, this is...
Okay. Oh! We're good, right?
I don't know,
right,
Spleebie.
rage we just gotta bait and dash.
Okay.
There he goes. Good. It's over for Spleebie. Jamo now reclimbing. Everyone's heart rate is up.
I was gonna say, I was a bit worried that maybe I would just, because it's so late at night for Eastern time zone, I might have been a little bit, let's say, less energized. That is not the case, for sure.
Yeah, so that was exciting. Now Jamo is in round 2.
With a lot more health. So yeah. we're feeling much better.
Yeah. Stuff like this oftentimes happens in races, and it's not the end of the world. It's just hard to catch up. And nice fight, nice second round.
Yeah, I'm so done with NMG. Oh no, Jamo. Look, maybe you can give NMG another shot, not immediately after you walk a 2-hour boostless enemy drop speed. How's that?
Hey, Hera's a lot easier in RMG. Give that a try.
Okay, that's fair. Now I will say, I believe Jamo, around the same time last week, or maybe the week before, when he raced, and he also had Disaster in Hera, he said, "This is why I play Rando." So at least we're consistent. Is he? By the way, you mentioned money, right? We're okay on money. We're not okay on money.
Oh yeah, so Jamo has exactly 9, which is nice because
Okay.
it means he can opt to skip the far right blue. We'll see what he does. He just goes for it. So yeah, if that's the pattern that Jamo does, then it works.
Yeah, Jamo's also, like, he's looking pretty good for resources. Like, as you said, he went out of his way to go get the beetle arrow drop back in Hera versus, like, the backup pot, I guess, in DM Descent. Which, yeah, so then now we're back on track.
And rupees, there are the reds for Spleebie, so he's good on money for Kiki later.
Yeah, good to see. Yep, killed one enemy. Well, killed a bunch of enemies, and then we pulled the tree to get 20 rupees, 4 or 5 rupees, and then made sure in this case we didn't take damage, and then killed 4 more enemies in order to get the red rupees. Oh my gosh, dude, these dashes are scary.
Ooh, that looks a little bit unsafe for Spleebie because he didn't really nudge the left corner, but he was fine. I think he had a good luck there. And so Jamo's final enemy is the Hoarder. That's a nice, easy one to put into your route. I like using that as a backup.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, it only really works if you have sword beams, though, right? I mean, I guess that's...
Yeah, exactly.
Me, use sword beams.
Exactly. You're most likely going to have sword beams unless you get hit by Katy Perry outside of Hera. And in very rare cases, you could get hit by the Buzz Blob if you roll into it from the tree.
Oh, that's like insult upon injury.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're in the woods, and you get hit, that's where a lot of people get hit, just because of random bush guards and birds and stuff. If you get hit there, then your count doesn't really matter. You just want to get the green pull, and then get backup rupees. Ooh,
right,
Spleebie missed a dash somehow. But he went for a... It's a tough room. There's a key dash we can do in that room. I'm not sure if he went for it, but basically, it's a little tricky. This is a very difficult dungeon.
Yeah, it's I guess similar to like the top of GT, like when we have gauntlets and such. This is just execution of heavy room. There's not a lot of trickery, I guess, to try and navigate yourself around the dungeon. It's just a go from north door to south door, go from east door to west door. Let's climb some stairs, and then yeah, there's very little puzzle aspect and emphasizes a lot on execution, which then means a lot of things can go wrong.
Yo, that was a key dash for Jamo. I didn't see that happening. Jamo took a bot, but it was actually fine.
Yeah, he didn't lose any damage. Yeah, I guess he must get hit by the bats.
Yeah, it's just a quarter heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes a potential equalizer for Spleebie and Jamo.
Oh yeah, I get him.
That's right. This is while it is considered to be a room that you really can't, you cannot much control the speed at which this particular split goes. There's very little creativity you can also do in this room as well. Like there are no pots, there are no doors.
No.
Like, you're just kind of here.
Yeah. You throw your boomerang.
Yeah, and there's no like quick swapping either, so you are kind of stuck like with this boomerang. Now you can throw it a lot. Like throwing the boomerang doesn't have any lag either, right?
It's
So
an
it is
out-of-bounds
pretty
boom.
free. Okay.
I'm not counting blue balls for MAGA, but it's starting to feel like 3. But it wasn't. It must have been 2.
2 blue balls. Thank you, Spleebie.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoping for not too big a difference, like between 2 blue balls for Spleebie and whatever number of blue balls for Jamo. I actually don't think I've seen any so far. Knock on wood.
Yeah, so far so good. And a nice gold
Oh,
castle
good.
tower from Jamo.
Yeah, 5 seconds too. Or sorry, 5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. The significant digit is kind of important. Okay, maybe 1 blue ball so far. All right, look. It does look like Jamo is getting out of the Aga fight.
Yeah. Nice little time save there. Spleebie plays it safe, dashing along the top after the spin speed, so as not to hit the moblin. Nice and low across the screen. Now we're in the hedge maze. This is a difficult, like, dash screen. It's hard to line stuff up and do it optimally. It's not as dangerous as it is on the way back. But
yeah.
It is possible to end runs here if we get hit by something and we don't have enough rupees.
Yeah, Spleebie was in a very fortunate position. I guess this is just one of those things where money can solve. Unfortunately, we don't get a...
Yeah, we didn't get
Kiki
the
might
Kiki
also be a
down.
little bit lethargic in this one.
Yeah, Kiki's a bit of a small hop today for Spleebie.
Yeah, Spleebie also had enough money. If, for whatever reason, he got hit and lost Kiki, he would have had enough money to pick him up again, because it cost 10 rupees. Jamo, again, this is not something you would necessarily expect to happen. We do have to farm up 5 rupees from somewhere. Ideally not from the tree that's outside of the pod area, but I'm not really sure what else. Like, it's much harder to find money around here.
Oop. Spleebie doesn't get the quick hop. Ooh, a nice big hop from Kiki on Jamo's screen. Uh-oh. Spleebie's missing the pot switch. It's fine. So Spleebie took 1 heart of damage from the fireball. So he may have to get 2 heart pots unless he gets a heart from the Helmasaur.
Okay. Yep. Both runners preserve their prize packs, so the next one that they potentially are killing without dashing, like, and preserving the prize pack is that mini Helma that can usually come down. Nice. Was that double Chester?
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, like he got the big key and then he turned right and then he mirrored and he turned down. Okay. I didn't even know you could do that.
I'll have to clip it or something. Yeah. But when we saw Jamo jump off the ledge, his quick hop was really clean, so he didn't get hit. All right, hammer jump time.
We do see a little heart drop from the mini Helma.
Ooh. Spleebie's just struggling, just going 1 too far, 1 too far. Then he finally gets it. He lands on the right. 2nd pixel, and he's good. Nice chest turn left.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because of Spleebie's, I guess he picked up the heart from Mini Helma, right? Is that where he got his refill from?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to watch that, but yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And Jamo's
yeah, that's
got
right.
one too,
Jamo,
but didn't need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Great to see. Yeah, a little faster, a fewer pause buffers in order to kind of position himself correctly.
Nice.
So good to see.
Yeah. So front of pod, Jamo is saving a little bit of time on Spleebie.
Spleebie has an extra bomb. No, I guess no. The bomb is gonna come from. I guess Jamo will have an extra bomb, right? Because it's gonna come from the switches, the switch pots.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, one funny thing about picking up pots is you can be a few pixels away from them coming from below, so if you pick up a pot from too far away, you won't necessarily pick up the heart unless you walk up a little bit more.
Oh, okay. Good to know. But I guess like that because we hammer yum, that heart pickup is like somewhat inevitable, right? It, like as in like it's definitely worth it to go pick up the heart so you can have things for the next room.
Exactly. That avoids menus. Not to mention, it's a nice long shot. The other option is boomerang, which has short range.
Short range, and then you also have to move up a bit, right?
Yeah.
I guess partially short range, and then also it's kind of.
It's not so
well,
wide.
Yeah, it's also kind of slow.
It's kind of slow. I think the slow part doesn't really matter though.
No.
But you're right.
Spleebie.
Nice fight for Spleebie.
Yeah. Pretty honestly, like the positioning was pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, but Helma was also positioned like favorably, and Spleebie again taking advantage of his full health. We were able to kill Helma very quickly. So that's great to see. Jamo starting on his Helmasaur fight. We're also hoping so Helma can also have some bad good RNG. Oh, the Jamo's RNG was really nice. No fireballs whatsoever.
Yeah, just one miss, but that was fast. So here we go. Large talk from our maiden in a crystal, and then we'll be off to Thieves' Town.
Now, if you do a map check now, you will actually see all the other crystal dungeons labeled.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you hear
so
the...
in case... That's right. But, don't be necessarily alarmed if we're not going to go do the dungeons in chronological order.
Okay, I'll try not to be.
Okay. So you know how we have reduced text box speed after escape if we have low health? Like, how come we don't have that for crystal cutscenes and like pendant cutscenes?
That's a good question. I bet it has to do with the calculations that the game is doing to generate the crystal movement. Because it involves a lot of math to get that to look like that.
Okay. It would just be kind of nice if we can maybe... Again, like, this is the mission of the hero of Hyrule and trying to defend evil and all this stuff. It kind of feels like maybe we're in a little bit more of a hurry. I'm just saying.
We are in a hurry, yeah. We don't have time for lag. We gotta move on. Nice one dig from Spleebie. You love to see it.
Yes. Ooh, nice
Yo,
talk.
Long talk from Jamo. A very high talk, which is nice. It means he's extended his dash quite far.
Yeah. Ooh, unfortunately, we didn't quite mirror over to the shovel. Quite no.
Menu
okay.
to the mirror.
Yeah. Menu to the mirror in order to then get to the shovel. But yes, we also had we had a 2 dig. That's how you know Jamo's not screen sniping, because he didn't see where Spleebie dug, and so he had to like try his own luck to figure out where he could dig.
So honorable.
Ooh, Jamo doesn't have the... Okay, he redid the spin speed. This is probably one of the only ones where you really, like, if you don't get the first time, oftentimes you're just not supposed to redo it, just start dashing. This one is somewhat more mandatory.
Yeah. think that's correct.
Nice quick warp. I assume that quick warp is free. There are some like quick
It
warps
is,
that
yeah.
are okay. Yeah, some like very natural ones that are very like easy to get. And then there's some ones that are, I don't know if I was to say like medium level, as in like there are specific pixels that you can do certain movements. Like for the when you mirror to dig up your flute, like there are specific locations you can try to like line yourself up for. And then there are the ones that I think are much harder, even if you know maybe some like lineups or like the pixels, but it's just harder to do it consistently, like the ones outside of Swamp. So
we see Jamo walk into the portal from the left side. That gives him a quick warp. I used to find Swamp Palace quick warps impossible. Those are one of the harder ones. That, you know, it's sort of a pair of quick warps going in and one leaving the dungeon as well. It sort of clicked after a while, so keep at it. Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a... Well, I guess we'll wait. We can wait till the swamp split. But if you have any nuggets of advice or wisdom, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We would love to save 1 second.
Yeah. We love to save 1 second.
Okay. Unfortunately, not great RNG for Spleebie. For the Hellway, so we did get beat up a little. So like you couldn't even like do a backup, I guess, like dash.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay,
whoa. Oops.
I think we also didn't dash as early as we would like to have. So we took it to the face.
Yeah, that can happen if you tap A before the screen resolves. Ooh,
clean.
That looked good.
Hellway fight. Hellway dash.
I had to look at a replay of that to like to see that because I blinked from while in the commentator booth. But yeah, it looked good on restream. Oh no, that's too low. Okay, so Jamo got a bit of a bonk there. It's okay. Spleebie now at 4 hearts, and Jamo at 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, should be okay. We're not in any, I would say, immediate danger, especially if we stick to the script for the blind fight. And so hopefully things do not go off the rails. Once things are a little bit like, even if you go a little off script, I think it's still fine as long as you can kind of just ad-lib your way through the last phase. It's like when things I think go off the rails in like maybe the first phase or two, that's when you're maybe a little bit more worried because yeah, you have too many more phases to go after.
Nice random heart drop from Jamo. Here's the blind fight.
Yeah. Spleebie also doing some midnight coding. Just staring at his browser or his VS Code or whatever it is. See, even just like his face is straight up in the light.
Yeah, that's
how I feel every day.
Yeah, the end blind died just left of the light, so
yeah,
nice fight from
now
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, don't take to heart if you just because you use light mode and you see blind like turning into this monster, it does not mean that you will also turn into a monster if you see the light. Okay, just there's some special circumstances here. Unfortunately for Jamo,
took a little hit.
Yeah.
And blind went into light mode at the end. There we go. The brewery chest turn.
Nice. There's finally an emote that I have. Exactly. The brewery emote, chest turn.
And here we go. Top rock frog talk for Spleebie.
Nice, nice.
Well done.
So that's some great yelling.
I practiced that today. I found that it can save 10 frames. Maybe
wait,
it's
10?
yeah,
10?
it's not that much.
That's a lot of frames.
It's a lot, yeah. Double
that's
digits.
like spike skip frames. Yeah, like
I don't know. It's a bit difficult to do, but hey, maybe it's worth it for you. There's a medium, not a medium, but a middle rock talk for Jamo.
the one that looks the most obvious when you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the rock right next to the frog.
But yeah, your mileage may vary. I just find that it's pretty tricky to have good movement and just pick up the rock fast, I guess. But Spleebie does it every time, and it's hype.
Like, as part of people who speedrun, like all basically in this community, it's really cool to see where, like you said, the diversity of like not only of course the people at like varying skill levels and like the practice levels, experience and such. It's also really good to see like what people tend to excel at, what people tend to like to do, what they don't like to do. So you really get to see like quite a brevity of variety here.
Oh yeah, definitely. And no fence dash for Spleebie today. He may have walked 2 frames to the left and took a bonk. Ooh. Yeah, Jamo was the same situation. Looked like he walked 2 frames. It's hard to spot that. Oh, we get a stuck mummy for Spleebie. Let's go.
Nice, nice. Easiest room in the game.
Yeah, nice pull.
Yeah, and no RNG
nudge.
mummy interference either, so that's great to see.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Spleebie doesn't get a clean dash, he accidentally grabs, and because of that, he slashes the Popo, because he doesn't want to stand there any longer, because the Popo will just jump into him. So, good reaction. Ooh, nice pull from Jamo. Pulling the statue quite low, which is good. He doesn't want to pull it any further than he has to.
Yeah. I think also there have been some, I think it was maybe like Delane, who at some point said, like, especially for like newer runners, like you see, he's like, why do they pull the statue so far down? Like, you don't need to. And it's, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of true. But I guess like that's just maybe just a natural progression of how people learn rooms, get better at rooms.
Definitely.
Good bomb jumps from both Spleebie and Jamo. Alright, going to Mothula here with like, I would say, let's say medium health. Nothing, I mean nothing like to be concerned about, but also not like full health.
Right.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Nice mummies for Spleebie. Doing a little dodge right at the end.
Ooh, okay.
Uh-oh. Spleebie just missed the key, just barely. He uses that room to menu buffer, which allows him to make sure that he's hitting the mummy into the spike.
Yeah,
okay, nice RNG.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
great. Yeah, great spike. Great spike. Great fight by Spleebie. Yeah.
Let me get the Joe mummies to Jamo.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, we're fine. I think we're fine. Also using the menu buffer. Oh my gosh. We're fine. We're fine.
I mean, 3 is basically the same as 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's gotta have a good couple pokes and then slashes, and then we're good. I'm worried.
It's fine. There we go. Moth is down. Yeah, that got a little chaotic, but Jamo was patient.
Yeah, Jamo was not aggressively going after Mothula. It does. No, it's a bit unfortunate if Mothula doesn't want to cooperate with you. I think this is also maybe one of the more, I would say, like medium to harder ones. Like I don't know. Sorry, of Quick Warps. What Speedrun did. Like you're not supposed to be directly aligned with the wall, correct? But like 1 or 2 pixels off.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. And because that, like, I don't know, the dash up to the gate can be a little chaotic sometimes. Might, you know, it might be harder at times to align yourself, but it just depends on your movement pattern, basically.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, but Jamo makes up for it because he got the quick warp. Oh, and he's got the shield clink. Oh, that's such a great team. It was all worth it. It may not have been worth it, but it was worth it. Okay. Don't have to see it.
Yeah, so Jamo's a half heart down. I bet he wants beams for Ice 2. We'll see if he farms up any hearts. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe not aggressively, but he'll probably pick up a bush or rock or two.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't get it this time. With that, well, the bush that we're gonna throw into Catfish. Oh my gosh. There's so much like processing going on. You can just see like the rupee counting down was like struggling. It's like it was not smooth. It was extremely choppy. When you know there's too much stuff going on. Yeah, I also like dashing up to the castle and going into Dark World there. It might be also further exacerbated by the fact that there was like all 3 colored guards in that screen as well, trying to slow things down. So
yeah,
again, there's just a lot of things that are going against you.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Spleebie is into Ice Palace unscathed, even gets a nice free bomb drop from the Zora.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Okay, I don't know Jamo, he might pick up the rock here to see if we get beans for ice. We're just going, it's fine. We're switching to capes. Oh, we're picking up the rock? No, okay, never mind.
Oh my gosh,
we're just...
did get a drop, but it wasn't a heart. It was a rupee.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, bombable
Not
floor
be, I
for
guess.
Spleebie.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, well done. Yeah. Not only, of course, like the room went extremely smoothly, like he also got the bomb to hit the switch, so he doesn't have to hit the switch like in this upcoming conveyor room. Oh,
He's
but
just too fast on Stalfos Knights. That's costly. Oh, nice electric boogaloo. Spleebie gets the iframes from the spikes. Dashes all the way across. Ooh, okay. This is Ice Palace bomb jump. Spleebie's fine.
Oftentimes this game punishes you for being too slow, right? Like you hesitate when you first get into a room, or like, you know, your movement is not precise enough. Sometimes the game can also punish you if you're going too fast. Like you need to be patient.
Definitely. A spike clip for Spleebie. Excuse me, stair clip. Sometimes it has spikes.
That's true, that's true. There's spikes on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Wow, beautiful setup for Ice Pal's bomb jump for Jamo.
Mm-hmm. Smooth as, would you dare say it, ice checks? Okay, I don't
would
have a
not
deep pump
dare.
anymore.
Alright, cold stare fight.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
Spleebie was slow at the
Oh.
the final slash,
Yeah.
but it was fine. He just walked toward him and slashed again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't. After he came back from the menu, it looked almost as if the cold stare puffs had like gone back up or something. Like he was not on top, so it actually gave me a little bit more pause as well. And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe things are okay. And then there was no slashing, and then he just rammed into Spleebie, and I was like, oh man. So glad to see in this case we can take a hit.
Yeah. And cold stare for Jamo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jamo
Okay.
releases the spin. But yeah, he keeps them mostly in control. One gets away and he has to chase it to the bottom left, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just one of those things that, like you're saying, when you're too fast, mistakes can happen. So that was just Jamo releasing a spin, maybe a frame or so before it was charged.
Okay, we might have some divergence. I'm not sure. I want to say that Jamo gets ether now. Don't quote me on this. But Spleebie is most certainly not getting ether right now.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
he used the
nice
shield,
quick
right?
clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that
yeah.
was what that was. Yeah, so that's what Spleebie's trying to communicate via his webcam on his stream. Yes, we can use the shield as a cue. We want to see, when Link faces right, we want to see the, well, he's not doing the face right strat, but we can watch Link in relation to the right side wall. You might have a different cue preference depending on whether Link is facing up or down or right. The same thing will happen as we leave Swamp, so we'll see what Spleebie does.
It looked like a fighter shield. Don't give me. And like it was folded in that shape. It did look very like well formed origami. Jamo unfortunately getting a little bit beaten up here in Death Mountain. So he came up here, got the spin speed, and then he got hit from the dead rock, and then he started dashing, and then he got hit by a Tektite. So it was probably not the most fruitful. However, that being said, the worst thing that happened to Jamo is that he just lost time, as opposed to, like, we don't care about health right now. Like, we're in Swamp 3 dungeons later than what we're supposed to do, so if we take maybe 1 or 2 or 3 hearts of damage, it's like, whatever.
Wait, we're not doing the dungeons in order?
Well, nobody did a map check, so you can't prove that we're not doing the dungeons in order?
A little bot for Jamo going into Swamp. Jamo doesn't... Oh, wait. I don't know if he went for the quick work, but that's not the pixel for it.
Wait, did someone do a map check? A Dark World map check? Yeah, like, we don't know anything about crystals, right? You look at their menu, they're all just kind of there. They're not numbered.
That's true.
Now, because Spleebie did a map check, we were forced to follow the pendant order.
Yes, that's why. That's true. So yeah, Jamo does get the quick warp on the way back from the dam. Spleebie takes a bop from the fireball, falling down to the big key. Nice
And
chest
another
turn
chest
left.
turn, yeah. By the way, like, is this hammer dash? Like, is it neutral? Time neutral? It just looks cool, or is it
says
actually
5
like
frames.
fast? 5 frames? Excellent, excellent. Love to see it. Exclusive 1.0 ability here.
Oh yeah.
For what it's worth, to be able to item dash. That's how we can get like spin speeds and hook speeds and all that fun jazz. Actually, do you know how much longer, out of curiosity, like if there's like a Japanese like 1.1 ROM or something, it's just like how much longer like the run is? I know that if you use like the English version comparison, it's like a lot longer, but also there's like text box differences, right?
1.1 in particular is tricky because there's no torch glitch. Torch glitch is patched out. So
really?
That becomes a bit of a time loss.
Why do they insist on patching things out that save us time?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's probably the main thing. You've got stuff like you've got stuff like Death Mountain spin speed and all the spin speeds and hook speeds in the game. That will add up several seconds, but yeah.
Something like
nothing
warping,
like
though.
Oh yeah, it's like a quick warps.
Okay. I guess maybe that's part of the like natural part of the game.
Sure.
Right,
and so we have
this zero cycle.
Spleebie goes for it. He does get hit at the bottom. He has to be careful. He's got half a heart.
Okay.
Yeah. And 1 round, second phase. Nice job.
Yeah, super low catch, Crystal.
Yes, it is. It's a Spleeb catch.
Thank you, Sankart. By the way, that was a little bit of scary. Like, Spleebie was most likely out of the danger zone once once all the puffs were dispelled. But again, like just in case, like if I were on half a heart, I don't know if I would have maybe just done the 2-spin approach and forget the fire rocks because then I'm guaranteed to not get hits.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of though, like Jamo, a little bit in danger. Like 3 hearts is not super comfortable. Now he can get the he can get the hearts in the flooded room, but they're not there. We don't go in that room.
No. He's almost to restock room, and he might consider getting those hearts.
Oh, right. Restock room's 2 hearts, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can even hook them if you want to go for a good chance.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, he goes for it.
Yeah, really good idea to get both hearts, like because we saw like on Spleebie's demonstration, every puff does 2 hearts, like Argus also hits for 2 hearts. So you really, like, there's no point in getting 1 heart because it's not going to do you any different. So you really want the extra 2 hearts to make sure you can take another hit, or you don't get comboed basically and die.
Exactly. Solid start. He gets it stray. Oh, he has to be careful.
Okay. Thank you, Sankart.
There we go. Jamo cleans it up. Again in danger on that second phase. But yeah, no problem for our runners.
Okay. It does actually look like we might be sinking to get Ice Rod and Turtle Rock.
Yeah, so usually Spleebie gets Ice Rod already, because he Aether and Ice Rod are collected together in Mire. But I didn't see that screen at all. Bird toss
Alright.
for Spleebie.
Yeah, Sean, add one to the tally.
Oh, right. Okay, Spleebie doesn't get Ice Rod in Mire. Just kidding.
Oh, we did miss beams. I did not catch... Oh no, maybe we did miss beams.
Spleebie got hit by a rock on the first stairs of the mountain.
Yeah, that's one of the, I guess, like dangers of doing Death Mountain right before Mire, because you don't really have an extra opportunity to replenish your health. I guess maybe with the exception unless you do like Ice Rod also immediately afterwards, so then there's like a bush you could kill or slash, or no, not bush, it's grass, there's crabs, like there's some opportunity, but Where is this bird for Jamo? Did he kill it?
Where
like
is
nowhere
the
to be
bird?
seen.
I don't know.
He killed it by oh, okay.
That's funny. I didn't see that. I have to see this. Oh, okay. It angled toward him. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so that's interesting. So just taking a quick look at what happened in the overworld, Jamo started the final dash a little bit further to the right than usual. So that meant Jamo nudged to the left, and in that time, the bird caught up and succumbed to the blade of the sword.
Oh, that is unfortunately $1 lost.
Yeah. I'm hearing, so Audio Blood is asking in chat, is sound kind of crackly? I'm also hearing a little bit of crackling. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, it seems to have gone now. At least for me, everything like there was like a couple moments of crackly, and then now I think it's now it's fine for me at least.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know it was related to the broadcast. I thought it was simply my hardware.
Same actually.
Oh, that's not ideal. So Spleebie's in trouble because he hit the Wizrobe. So he has to get through the rest of this dungeon on 3 hearts. He'll have to improvise at Vitreous.
Yeah, is there... well, I guess, like, are there any backup strats here to do for Vitreous?
There might be, but nothing, like, scripted, really.
Okay. Yeah, like, health is the best resource you have because you can damage boost off of the slime that only does 1 heart of damage, as opposed to the eyeballs, which do 4 hearts of damage. So...
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you can kind of see that when people, like, they get... I guess with Spleebie, because he has 2 hearts, he can do 1 damage boost, and then, I guess we're just hoping we stay safe.
Yeah. We'll see what he chooses to do.
Okay. Alright, ooh, okay, that lightning seemed a little scary. Too close for comfort. But Spleebie gets
Good
through.
use of splints, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And Vitreous is down.
Yeah, that was actually a nice backup fight, in my opinion. Like sometimes, especially if you're so cautious, like things are in a kind of precarious situation, you're 1 or fewer hits from death. Like you can be that fight can go a lot slower. So I'm really glad to see Spleebie getting through.
Yeah, definitely. Jamo now entering the Vitreous fight.
Jamo's gonna show us a bit more of a textbook way. Ooh, great. Not even extra cleanup either.
Yeah. And Vitreous is down. So Jamo gets to save a little time here.
I mean, if we're gonna be technical, like, yes, it's one hit or one hit, but then, like, you know, what if the eyeball hits you? That's 4 hearts of damage, right? I don't know. Do you count negative health?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I just heard this the other day. What do you call it? This particular collection is Spleebie gets the item right before he needs it.
Last location?
minute.
Oh,
last
minute,
location.
okay.
Yeah, last minute. Yeah. Last minute shopping. Just in time
shopping. Cool.
Maybe. JIT. There it is. Thank you, Fox. And Ace for explaining. Oh no. Yeah, that dash
Spleebie
was...
Deny the Waffle House.
Yeah, true. Spleebie took the low route. Oh no, a crab for Jamo.
Yeah. It is the Ice Rod Cave area. It's the most anxiety-inducing screen of the entire game. Unfortunately, it's like, again, Spleebie was slightly punished for being too fast. He dashed into the bomb when he exploded in Ice Rod Cave before the bomb finished exploding. So it took 1 extra heart, and then Death Mountain called. Said, I won't be outdone. Jamo, though, getting a lucky heart drop from the grass.
Oh right, Spleebie calls it a gamer shopping. I knew that. Oh!
We were so
shoot.
close.
Yeah, Jamo had a traffic jam at Waffle House drive-thru.
Waffle House screen can just completely ruin. Well, I guess what is the infamous like Let's Play Mario clip? That Waffle House, I
Yeah.
believe, actually ruined that person's day.
Oh yeah. Waffle 42. And
Hello?
Spleebie's
Welcome in.
into... Spleebie's into Turtle Rock. Good torches for Spleebie.
Yeah. Relatively close race. Okay, everything's fine. Spleebie and Jamo both have a fairy coming here in Turtle Rock, and so the Pokies were gonna go kill momentarily. Should drop us not only a fairy, should also drop us like a full magic as well. As part of the large variety prize pack. Now we may not always get it immediately, but it'll be very beneficial.
Yeah, I didn't quite see what happened to force this decision for Spleebie, but he has done it before. I've seen it in his PB video. Oh, the Chomp just dashed down at Link.
It's a good improv by Spleebie, just kind of walking around the Chomp. Like sometimes I think this just comes from experience. Like Chomps don't have to cooperate with you, but if you can stay calm and just move around them, you should be relatively okay.
Yeah, nice roller room for Jamo, and he's down exactly 7 hearts, so he could potentially get to full health from a fairy.
Oh my gosh, unlucky. No drops whatsoever.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Nice down left pokey for Spleebie, getting the key dash. And the magic has been dropped, so Spleebie will be skipping that.
Yeah, and it's kind of up to Spleebie right now to try and avoid the rest of the prize pack drops. Like, we don't want any more bombs. So when we get to the top of GT, we can get a essentially free quick swap over to the next item, so we can deplete our bombs. If we get it, it's not the end of the world. Just a little bit more of a slowdown. All right, hopefully Jamo, this is when he gets his fairy and big magic. Very nice.
Yeah. And yes, he did not have the heart humming, so he just got the fairy, which sets him to just minus half heart from full. So he doesn't have beam straps available, but he is healthy. Spleebie going for the iframes strat on the blue pegs of Crystal Roller Room.
Unfortunately, Jamo gets some bad pokey RNG, but handles it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that room, like when both pokies come at you as opposed to like move far away from you, I want to say it's something like 4 seconds or something. It's something really substantial, just based on RNG, and that's just not something that you can control.
Yeah, something like that. Same deal for Jamo, gets the blue peg iframes. Nice key dash for Spleebie. That's lined up by just simply nudging on the rails, which align Link for the 4-pixel. Well, it lines him up for getting the key dash.
Nice. Okay. All right, we are at the final crystal boss.
Yes, Trinex.
Looks fairly textbook so far. No ice on the floor from the ice head, so always a good sign.
Very true. Nice peg puzzles from both runners, by the way. And Trinex is down for Spleebie.
Yeah, looked great. Yeah, I know I don't think Jamo does the poke dash strat either for like the backdoor Trinex version, and probably just another. It's gonna be a very classic textbook thing again. But I guess it might benefit him in that he has like not a lot of hearts lost. So then like if he had to refill less magic, then it can help him save some time.
Oh my gosh. Jamo takes a hit from final phase Trinex, but it's fine. He just slashes and it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, relatively close though, like between Spleebie and Jamo. So, like, Spleebie is basically one crystal cutscene ahead going into GT. How long is this? 40? 30 seconds? I forgot the crystal times.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
And that is a help us or command for anyone who wants to check out that text document. We can see the catch times using the command !catch times.
I will try this out right now.
Always a good reference.
Nice. Okay, let us read this.
Thank you.
T-Rock, 47 seconds.
There you go. Fun fact, that cutscene will be slightly longer if you haven't rescued all of the maidens yet from the dungeons. Zelda reminds you that there's more.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's nothing, I guess, like stopping you from coming up to Turtle Rock early, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because like there's just the ether tablet that's just kind of there, and then the fire rod and ice rod are available after Crystal 3.
Yep. And here we go, and again is tower. It's a long dungeon full of complex rooms, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. The basement is a lot of, I guess, non-combat movement. You don't tend to kill a lot of things, but you are moving, like kind of we're seeing what Jamo's doing, right? There's a lot of item combination to try and get through the room like very quickly. Dashing, of course, through enemies is a good way to not have to deal with anything, but we're not doing any... There are no kill rooms, for example.
Yeah. Then in upper GC, there's long sequence of kill rooms. Alright, Spleebie's good on arrows. He just drops into the Ice Armors fight. Jamo will be good on arrows after the arrow pot.
Okay. Like, if he's on 20 arrows, are you still supposed to get mic arrows? Or maybe it doesn't matter. You can get either mic arrows or the arrows behind the big key.
Right.
I don't actually know what he goes for. Looks like he'll just get the arrows post big key.
Yeah.
There's maybe like some amount of, let's say, like, just in case this fight goes horrendously wrong, which it did not go for Jamo. Like, you have, if you get mic arrows, then you have a little bit of like backup arrows in order to try and kill the Armos. Was not necessary here.
That's true. Spike floor from Spleebie. Jamo now going upstairs.
Yeah, and this is where we're gonna start the bulk of the combat. Like, and one of the reasons why you really want arrows, just a couple. You don't need a lot, unlike for like ice armors. But having a ranged weapon here, not that are not beams specifically, is very, very helpful. Okay.
Oh,
a little bit
good
of a
backup for Spleebie.
Yeah, a little bit of a carousel going on. Not because they're
Yeah.
only horses, but you know.
Nothing wrong with one loop chase.
Oh, unfortunately. This is also sometimes like, I don't know if it's just like Lambo RNG. Sometimes like he, or one of the Lambos like hops away from you, which is a little unfortunate, right? Like you just have to
be hard to chase.
Okay. Jamo also taking a ride on the merry-go-round.
Yes.
Both through the gauntlet though. I mean, with plenty of health. So sometimes the danger is that you can get pretty beat up. Like a lot of, yes, we're still on green mail, but also a lot of the enemies just do 1 heart of damage to you regardless. I mean, it's, in this case, like Zaxxax 2. But so even if we had like blue mail or like red mail, it doesn't necessarily help as much if you just have raw health. So glad to see that both of these guys are going to go into Aga 2 and Ganon, hopefully, relatively healthy. Okay, alright, there's Spleebie's last bomb. Free menu over to the fire, which is, we don't need the fire on, but it is one menu item closer to the hookshot.
Jamo takes damage on the falling bridge.
That room is...
Game being unfair.
That room is, yeah, as you said, unfair, and then also, I think if you, like, mess up, that room is kind of hard to...
Oh.
I feel like once you stop moving, you're just gonna take 5 hearts of damage for no
so
reason.
True. It's really tricky to recover. Alright, Aga 2 fight for Spleebie. So let's see what kind of patterns we get. The Phantoms lined up, but they don't really help Spleebie. one on the first cycle.
Oh, one of them despawned too. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
There's nothing Speedrun could have done, right? Oh, that's a good triple.
No, I mean, yeah. Okay, so it looks like a 4-round for Spleebie. Good, good wrap up after the first two. Yeah, when you knock, it's a matter of knocking Aga back. So sometimes when he's against the back wall, you just can't really get more than one hit into it. I don't know how frequent that occurs.
Ooh,
nice triple for Jamo on the first.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Hopefully it counted.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, Jamo!
We had a full lineup, buddy.
Yeah.
Couldn't close it.
Yeah, you're right. That was
nice
a triple.
Three.
Nice 3-2-1.
So race is not over yet. Spleebie now going into Ganon. Now onto the second phase.
We got a winged clip by a bat. Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're into the warps now. All right, decent warps for Spleebie. Now going into phase 4.
Okay. All right, getting a preemptive spin in and got torch glitch.
Well done.
This is Spleebie's semi-final hurdle. Like, he still has to do all the silver spins, but getting torch glitch is probably the last tense moment, let's say. Like,
yeah,
Spleebie and Jamo have done this so many times. It almost is like rhythmic.
Oh, Spleebie got that spin. I wasn't sure about that one.
I've also been told that sometimes like your input could get eaten before like
Yeah.
you can light torch glitch, so
It's while the light is changing. There's a 4-frame drop. GG's. Ganon is down
GG's.
for Spleebie.
GG Spleebie. Very, very solid run. Like all throughout. Just gamed. Cannot ever complain about a 126. Yeah, didn't give Jamo the opportunity to catch up.
Jamo now wrapping up the fight. Ganon is down.
GG's Jamo.
And we are joined by Spleebie. GG, congrats on the win.
Hello, GG.
So, what did you think of the run?
It was fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I played a lot of NMG this weekend, and I was not ready to do another race today. I picked up my controller to mash again, but I'm already past that part.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I played very well, but
Well, we are joined by Jamo as well. GG's on the race. Close one.
Yo, GG.
Yo, Jamo,
G.
GG's.
So I'd say obviously the story of the run was a big catch up for Jamo after the Hera death. So that put a lot of pressure on Spleebie.
Yeah, maybe it makes me play better, being always 1 minute behind on Hera.
Yeah.
I had some really good splits, some really horrible splits. 609 pod seems really good. That was 3-second gold.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's great.
That was quite good. But
yeah, Helma makes all the difference. He was pretty kind to both of you.
Yeah, he didn't fireball them. phase 2. God, the swamp was disgusting. It's like, imagine being 1 heart in swamp after getting the 2 hearts in refill room. That's how many mistakes I make in 1 split. Like, I got hit out of my dash, like, every place you can get hit out of your dash.
Yeah, you entered with 4 hearts down already because of the overworld nonsense.
Yeah. I mean,
Spleebie was also in danger at the end of Swamp.
Yeah, I was on half a heart at the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
really?
were on half a heart like a lot of times, Spleebie.
I saw it on Vidi, he was on low health.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
3
yeah.
hearts going into Vidi. So I did 1 D-boost, and then just kind of spun the rest of them while standing awkwardly outside. It was gross. Your Vidi fight was much better.
Yeah. It was kind of distracting because I had the restream open and then the lightning was like flashing over and over again while I'm in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I golded Meyer. I don't think it was even that good, but it was alright.
I think you had a couple gold splits, right? Did you also go pod as well? I don't quite remember.
Yeah, pod was 3 seconds gold, yeah. So that one was quite good, I think. Eastern was gold by less than 0.1 seconds.
Right.
CT was gold, but it was kind of bad. I had some mistakes. I've just never done a good CT.
Yeah. It was you. I think you got hit by a bat, but it was fine because you still had beams and you're still able to arrow the red guards.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I messed up the first room. I messed up the double spin on the guy. And some of the overworld movement I messed up. I missed the dash on the bird and stuff.
Yeah, so it was a fun race to watch, obviously. Lots of good splits from you, Jamo. Yeah, so it sounds like you both needed to get your race out of the way this week.
Well, I needed to get out of the way because I'm moving this week, but yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck
Spleebie,
with the move.
Thanks for doing this on short notice. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah,
It's really great to see. How's your
5th
back,
time in a
Jamo?
row. It's not feeling great. Yeah, I sold my office chair today, so I'm sitting on like a crappy chair for these 2 races.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, thanks Chex and Clearmouse for the last minute calms, I guess.
You're
Since we just
welcome.
scheduled it
Fun,
same
yeah.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fun to watch a race on a Monday.
Very much. Thank you so much, Fox, for being able to restream this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Thanks
kinda
everyone
came
for stepping
together.
up. Comms have been absolutely amazing this season. GG's to Spleebie and Jamo.
Spleebo.
As it
Evo.
were.
New celebrity couple name? I understand.
Oh no.
Spleebie, you want to pick a raid target since there's no other ZSR channel to head off to?
I haven't even looked.
I was thinking maybe Malmo since I don't see any other NMG on, but oh, she just quit stream. Never mind.
Not NMG, but Meowski's doing Defeat Ganon.
Meowski. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go over to Meowski.
It's Link to the
Right.
Past. It's not rando, at least.
It's not rando. All right, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks again for comms. GG's on the race. We'll see you guys around. Hopefully, we'll get some more of these restreamed in this final week of the season.